What is up, my Knights of the Round Table? And welcome back to Music Night with the Night. We got Yakko Warner versus Kermit the Frog. Kermit. Yeah. Sorry. No, sorry for that one. I stand by my somewhat mediocre Kermit impression. This is requested by Quentin Spears. This is Animation versus Anything. On Eddie's Rap channel, who I love. So, now what's gonna suck about this reaction is I am a fan of both characters and both sides. I'm a fan of both shows. I'm just not gonna be able to catch the bars because I've not seen either show nor movie in forever. I watched a little bit of the Animaniacs revival though. Pretty good. I love the Batman vs Superman joke.
Yakko Warner versus Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Now I'm facing this frog. I know you say hi ho. Let's see if you hip hop.
Oh!
Let go first because I line up on a track like hello verse. In the past when Jim had passed and Disney asked to bring you back, no strings attached. You think you'd pass, but they keep you afloat like a lily pad. Your little cast was given cash, and ever since you've been trapped. And this frog's
Dear God, that flow! Oh, run it back for me, Daddy.
in the past when Jim had passed and Disney asked to bring you back, no strings attached. You think you'd pass, but they keep you afloat like a lily pad. Your little cast was given cash, and ever since you've been trapped. And this frog's on a lot on the mic. You'll be told, man, your tongue only threatens the flies you can go. But I'm packing the ALS ice bucket. Best make like Michigan finally crow.
Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but
God, Yakko on Kermit ass. Yakko had probably one of the coldest openings I've heard in a while.
Warner versus Kermit the Frog. Draw.
Already by J-Pop.
Already fought J-Pac. Fuck! What were they referencing here? Fuck! Somebody tell me. I know the answer. I don't want to waste y'all's time looking the shit up. But I know what... Why is my brain like this? Why? Oh, God. I know what you're referencing, but I'm blanking here.
Now I'm facing this frog. I know you say hi.
Kermit the Frog says hi-ho. Let's see if you hip-hop. Frogs hop. Hip-hop, as in rap. It's just what they're in. It's a rap. It's a play on frog.
Oh, let's see if you hip
It's actually a really good play on frog, too.
I'm not the type of tune that you let go
I'm not the type of tune that you let go first. Okay.
first because I line up on a track like hello verse.
Hello, nurse. That was the Animaniacs skit where, you know, he's in the hospital and he's like, hello, nurse. So, he's like, I'm not the tune you want to let go first. I hop up on the track saying hello, verse. He's a cartoon. He's going first, and he's hopping on the track with his verse.
In the past when Jim
This is so cold of a flow, man. In the past, when Jim had passed,
Disney asked
and Disney asked, this is Jim Henson, I believe Jim Henson. When he passed away, nobody really knew what was going to happen to the Muppets, and Disney, I believe, purchased the Muppets. I know for a fact they have the Muppets now, but I don't know if they always owned the Muppets or they just purchased them. So they purchased the Muppets and brought back the show. They revived the show.
bring you back, no strings attached.
No strings attached. These are puppet puns. Puppets have strings.
You think you'd
And Kermit's a puppet. You think you'd pass,
pass, but they keep you afloat like a lily pad.
but to keep you afloat like a lily pad, frogs live, set, lays around on lily pads, and lily pads float over the water.
Your little cast was given cash.
Your little cast was given cash, and ever since...
Ever since you've been trapped.
So the cast was given a lot of moolah, a lot of dough, a lot of cheddar to return, and he's saying the show's trash. Now, I thought it was alright, but he's saying you trash, Kermit.
And this frog's in a lot on the
When this frog's on our lot, on the mic, you'll be told. Warner Brothers lot, you'll be on the mic. You'll be told these are repo puns and frog puns. When you're in a lot, your car can be towed. Literally, but Kermit's a frog, therefore a toad.
Might you'll be told, man, your tongue will be...
Man, your tongue only threatens the flies that you gulp. Frogs eat flies, and you speak with your tongue. So he's saying Kermit has no tongue game, has no rhyme game. Don't take that out of context, you sick bastards.
Threatens the flies if you gulp when I'm packing the ALS.
Well, I'm packing the ALS Ice Bucket Flow. ALS Ice Bucket Challenge was a charity where you could donate money or do a challenge or do both. This was my YouTube. Like this was shit we did. These were our before the stupid Tide Pod. This was shit we did. And Kermit took it.
Oh, you would best make like me.
And Yakko was also saying his flow is cold, which is what I said.
Michigan finally.
You best make Michigan and finally croak. Poor Michigan's on its last leg. I don't know what the Michigan connection to Kermit is. That might be where Jim's from. I'm not too sure though.
Gross.
Or you may just want Michigan to die.
Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but Jack Black can attest even for our telethon we weren't this desperate for a guest. But now the music is playing, so we'll fight the fight, and you're gonna meet your maker with Muppet Flow tonight. We've got generations of success on the screen, but it seems when you're on the air, it's not easy making green.
Oh.
It took over 20 years for a network to renew you, and they had you jump through so many hoops you dropped on Hulu.
Oh no! 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 No, 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 no. Kermit out for fucking blood, man.
It took over 20 years for a network to renew you, and they had you jump through so many hoops you dropped on Hulu. Try to be mad, but you were dead on release. Man, you wouldn't even be hip on the Sesame Street. It's fitting that Warner Bros. Is personified as dimwits. But that's none of my business.
I actually might give that first round. I don't know. I think Yakko's flow was too cold, but I think Kermit had a better diss.
When I'm packing the ALS Ice Bucket Flow, you would best make like Michigan finally crow.
Sir, I don't mean
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my right-time gal.
to be rude, but Jack Black can attest.
You know, man. Kermit's got some fucking manners about him.
For our telethon, we weren't this desperate.
Muppets did a telethon. I don't know if this was an actual thing or a skit, but I remember there was a skit like this where they were looking for a guest to be on the telethon. I don't know if they got Jack Black or not, but I do know Jack Black was in a thing with Muppets. And so was Ask You. Or was that Sesame Street? That was Sesame Street. Never so sure that was Sesame Street.
For a guest, but now the music is playing, so we'll fight the fight, and you're gonna meet your maker with Muppet Flow tonight.
These are pretty self-explanatory, but for the fuck
Yes,
of
but
it.
now the music is playing,
But now the music is playing. The music is quite literally playing. And Kermit's a musician.
so we'll fight the fight, and you're gonna
They're gonna fight. And you're gonna meet your
meet your
maker.
maker with
Muppet Flow tonight. He's on Flow on him.
Flow tonight. We've got generations of success on the screen, but
Yes, the Muppets have been around. The Muppets are older than me, my brother, and possibly my mom. Like this show's like 40 fucking years old.
it seems when you're on the air, it's not easy making
Animaniacs was not profitable. It's nowhere near as profitable as Muppets. These are some really good flexes here.
green. It took over.
And it's the pun because he's green. If you like that color, why don't you put some green on it? Took over 20 years for a network to renew you. Yes, the Animaniacs were never renewed for... I don't know what season it is. I don't keep up with numbers. They were renewed for It took 20 years to get a new season renewed. I think they ended in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. A little bit before my time. I was born in 2000, and I want to say they ended like 2001, 2001 maybe, or 1999. I don't remember the exact year they ended. I don't remember the exact year. I want to say it was late 90s. I want to say 97. I'm gonna go with 97. Final answer 97. They ended in 97. If I'm wrong, well then fuck.
20 years for a network to renew you, and they had you jump through so many hoops you dropped on Hulu.
Yes, it took 20 years because they had to jump through a lot of hoops because... I don't know exactly why. I don't know if the details ever came out about that. None that I ever saw. But these are hoops and Hulu. Hula Hoop. Hulu's where the Animaniacs new season premiered.
Try to be meta, but you were dead on release.
Try to be meta, but you were dead on release. You're trying to be meta, you're trying to be hip and now, you try to be relevant, and yeah, they kind of worked dead on release. But I do love Animaniacs. You wouldn't even be hip on Sesame Street. Sesame Street's another faction of those type of shows like the Muppets.
Man, you wouldn't even be hip on the Sesame Street.
I think they've crossed over, right? Or am I making the fever dream?
It's fitting that Warner Bros. Is personified as dimwits.
Oh man, we can come up to Warner Brothers like that, man.
But
That's none of my business. The famous fucking Kermit drinking the Lipton's tea meme. Fuck.
that's none of my business.
Once again, I feel old.
There's successes in the past. Nowadays, all people take you for a streaming service filler shows and mainstays at the Game Awards. All these recaps, but not the same after Henson's leave. You guys need mad because he's stomping on your legacy. When you're not on stage, you're a little bit insane. You're so stuck up in your ways, call you piggy in the brain. With all the times you've gone divorcing that pig friend, you should take after Gonzo and stick to choking your chicken.
I may be the Muppet, but your line structure felt soul.
Just take after...
But that's none of my business.
I can see your hand, by the way. I saw your hand. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that, Yakko. I don't know.
In the past, nowadays, all people take you for a streaming service
Hey.
filler shows and mainstays at the Game...
Hey! 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 No! No! Don't you dare diss Kermit at the Game Awards. Or at the Oscars. No.
All these recaps, but not the same after Henson's...
Yeah, the role of Kermit's been recast a lot ever since Jim Henson left and passed.
You guys need mad because he's stomping on your legacy.
Is it the new guy's name? I don't know. I actually don't fucking know his name. Is that his real name? When you're not on stage, you're a little bit insane. Yeah! I can't do my arms like he does. I'm not a fucking Muppet.
On stage, you're a little bit insane. You're so stuck up in your ways, call you piggy.
What are you gonna do now, Pinky? The same way we do every day. What are you gonna do now, Brain? The same thing we do every day, Pinky. Take over the world. I couldn't remember Brain's name. I couldn't remember fucking Pinky. I don't know. I switched them for some fucking reason. But Pinky and the Brain was a show I watched a lot on Disney XD growing up. It's about two mice trying to take over the world from their... I think they're mice. They might be hams. I know they're definitely a mouse. They're from the pet shop. They're trying to take over the world. It was so simple. It was so simple yet so brilliant. You're so insane. Call you Piggy in the Brain. Miss Piggy's Kermit's on again, off again girlfriend / I think they were married at one point. I even think they were married at some point. But flipping over to Piggy and the Brain, Piggy and the Brain were kind of... So that's what he's saying. Kermit, you're so insane. Call you Piggy in the Brain. Miss Piggy's the same one. You're the insane one.
In the brain, with all the times you've gotten divorcing that pig friend.
Yeah, so they have been married. And divorced. A lot of marriages end in divorce, Yakko.
You should take after Gonzo and stick to choking your chick.
Take after Gonzo and keep choking your chicken. This was a gag on Animaniacs, where he choked, I think, a rubber chicken. I want to say it was a rubber chicken. I want to say it was rubber. Choking the chicken is masturbation. It's jacking off. That's what choking the chicken is. So he's saying, you're divorcing your pig friends. You should be like Gonzo. Stick to choking your chicken. Don't marry. Just stick to jacking off.
I may be the Muppet, but your line structure felt soul.
Oh!
Who do you take me for? Elmo?
Elmo's World.
I may be the Muppet, but your line structure felt soul. This is hardly tickles. Who do you take me for? Elmo? My ensemble's key. Well, all you got is 3. And I've seen scarier dots on the face of Constantine. Straight out of Swamp Tim.
What the
river dries up. That's when you do the Elmira.
No, he just do Straight Outta Swampton. He did not. Okay, that actually got me.
Straight out of Swampton, my flow never dries up. I'm slinging the mud to hand you the Elmira. Yakko and Noah's gas should stay in the past, cause your chaos cannot match your classics, those are the facts.
Okay. I hurt my side getting out of my chair for y'all. I want you to know, Eddie's Rat Channel, what y'all just fucking did to me. I just hurt the fuck out of my side. I may be the Muppet, but your life structure felt sewn.
But your line structure felt
sewn. Muppets are sewn together. They're puppets. They're cloth sewn together. Your structure felt sewn. Your line structure, your whole line, your whole verse, which all the words Yakko just said, he said it felt sewn together. It didn't really flow.
So this is hardly tickled. Who do you
Tickle Me Elmo was a toy.
take me for, Elmo? Play ensemble's key while all you got is 3.
Yes, Kermit has a whole ensemble, and the Animaniacs are just 3 people.
I've seen scarier dots on the face of Constantine.
I've seen
Elmo. Play ensemble's key while all you got is 3.
I've seen scarier dots.
Scarier dots on the face of Constantine.
Is it the Constantine I'm thinking of? The only time I ever heard Constantine. No, I've heard it somewhere else too. The one I'm thinking of is DC Comics Constantine.
Ensemble's key while all you got is 3. I've seen scarier dots on the face of Constantine. Straight out of Swampton, my flow never dries up. I'm slinging the mud to hand you the Elmira.
I don't know what an Elmira is, I'll be honest. But this is what I really am excited to break down.
3. I've seen scarier dots on the face of Constantine.
Straight out of Swampton. Straight out of Compton. Straight Outta Compton was a really big song in the 90s. Early 90s. By NWA with Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Eazy. It took me by surprise. It took me so by surprise. He even got the do-rag. He got the beats. I don't know if those are really beats by Dre, but he got the do-rag. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Hang on. I gotta get this. I gotta get this tear in my eye. Oh, shit. That was so funny.
Swampton, my flow never
His flow never dries up. Swamps never dry up. They're always moist.
dries up. I'm slinging the mud to...
You sling in the mud. You're staining the jacket. You're throwing insults. I'm gonna look up what the fucking Elmira is. I gotta know. I'm gonna get myself under control.
Face of Constantine. Straight out of Swampton, my flow never dries up. I'm slinging the mud to hand you the Elmira. Yakko.
Elmira from Tiny Toons Adventures. Really? I don't get it. It's like I'm like Patrick. I don't get it. Somebody explain that one to me. That's like one of the few ones I have to be explained to. This song. I've actually done a lot better than I thought I would on this.
When I was gas, you stay in the past. Cause your cat
Yeah, all of his jokes should say in the past.
cannot match your classics. Those are the facts.
Can't match the classic, baby. You can't touch the original. Those are facts. These are true statements. Yeah. Snakebite did a really good Yakko impression, I ain't gonna lie. Mr. Tibbs was a really, really good Kermit. I'm gonna give it to Kermit because Yakko's second verse was light compared to Kermit's, but Yakko had... I hate that Yakko didn't win because he had my favorite flow I've heard in a really, really long time in a battle. Like, it really breaks my heart that he didn't win. But I gotta give it to Kermit. Kermit just had too many bars. And the Straight Outta Swampton fucking got me. So I'm gonna give it to Kermit. I'm gonna give this battle 16 out of 10. It really felt in character on both sides with a lot of references. Little minuscule references on both sides, with the choking your chicken, with the, I don't know that I call it minuscule reference, but the sipping the tea and the ASL Ice Bucket Challenge, I thought was a really cool reference. The telemarket was also a really good one. So a lot of good research in this battle. I will say a lot of good research. I just wish I knew what a fucking Elmira was. It's the only one I fucking wish I knew. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Yeah!